like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me.
Apparently, it's a lot quicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PCM World Cup 2023. Tonight we are here for the final track day with elimination, points race, and scratch. I am the biggest of all dogs, and with me are MAI the 90th, successor of MAI the 89th, Gifiti, and Joe Politely. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Are you guys hyped for this final track day?
Not for points race, only for the others.
Okay.
Because I play the others.
very. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense. Joe, are you hyped?
I am hyped, yeah, for scratch. No, I'm
What
hyped
happened
for
to
points.
people being hyped for everything, even if they don't play it?
No, I was actually going to say scratch is the one that I'm not hyped for because it's the one that I play. I'm actually more hyped for points race elimination because I don't have the stress of it. But...
All right.
Well, points race has this extra thing that is basically everyone can win. So
yeah, and it is over 3 rounds as well, 3 matches. So it'll do something quite interesting.
Yeah, of course, it's not so probable that you win when you are bad when there are 3 matches, but still, I think that you can win in any circumstance, basically.
Well, as VT said, we will have 3 matches for points race. Scratch and elimination will be 1 only. What do you guys think of the 1 match only for scratch and elimination?
I think it makes sense. I think we would have done 1 match in all of the finals if not for the fact that obviously points race is very interesting.
Mickey Mouse is
Yeah.
the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
The words you're looking for, okay.
Obviously, elimination, you can still do it really in the first game, and obviously that's it. But I think out of the 3 events, points race is the most RNG. I think you two probably agree. So.
All right, and speaking of points race, the scheduled participants, unless someone misses, are Diamore, Dinley, Goga, Basso, Freire, Ghosty, The Sims, Stinla, Janvino, Mendes, Swagson, Tristan de Jong, George Sofronio, Sloby, and Naughty's Good. Who's the top favorite here?
I don't know. It's points race. I'll tell you.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll tell you after the 3rd game's finished.
If I wanted that answer, I wouldn't even have asked.
It's really hard to select favorites in points race. I think everyone has a chance. Of course, the best players have more chances than the worst players. But they, of course, when you talk about people like Jean Vino, that yesterday got a big win, they can today also get one. But I think points race is the best chance for a lot of people to get a medal. Of course, so. I think a lot of people will fight for it. I would say it's going to be fun, but 3 matches in points race don't matter so much as in other things, because I don't think no one will play the 3rd round based on the result of the 2 rounds before.
Yeah,
so,
it's harder to focus people if that's...
Exactly. That's different from scratch and elimination, because in both of those...
Focus is the subject of the day. I wonder why. As we were.
Of course, there will be focus in scratch, and there will be focus in elimination. In scratch, more, I think, than elimination. Elimination maybe in the last round, but before that, I don't think there will be a lot of focusing. But yeah, it will be
So
fun.
we are waiting for our host, Joe Whiteley, to open the lobby.
Oh shit.
He's on the middle of a point race. He's. Wait a minute.
Lovely.
We are 2,000 meters from the.
We are here gathered to start the impeachment of Administrative Board Member Joe Whiteley. Let us vote. No, seriously, we're ready for the law.
And he did an attack to go to the finish line faster.
Yeah, I'll lead Guy out and then I'll alter for.
No, don't do it. Don't block me. Come.
I'll block the other
Come.
guys though.
Yeah, block these guys.
I failed them. Oh, you got them. Are you gonna miss the jump?
No, I got third. Fuck.
Oh, I'm looking.
I got off my inside. I wanted to leave Thomas to win, but unfortunately, George asked for the for disqualification for the World Cup for Joe Whiteley for rage quit.
There used to be a thing. There it is. Found it. So, Ghosty, Mendez, and Goga, I think, are the streamers. Is this correct?
What, sorry?
There's a question to Andrea, but I'm not sure he's listening. I don't see Mendez streaming.
Mendez is in the warm-up lobby.
Yes, Mendes is in my lobby as well.
No, I don't see the link of his stream, and it's not pinned.
Because he's
anywhere.
not streaming at the moment. He's on my lobby.
But he will stream. I just want to know the link. Jesus. I found it. All right, as we are waiting naturally and for the lobby to start, I believe Joe has already launched that lobby.
Well,
Lovely. So your neck is safe.
Huh? Emi cry. Four missing. One is Mendes if Mendes is playing.
Mendez, Basso, yourself, and George.
Wait, Fiti is in points race?
No.
Then it's Mendes, Basto, and George. They're missing this one.
Is Lomi playing?
No, he's not here, I don't think.
So Finn will join. Is Dinley there?
Yeah. Kingmaker, Swagson, Stein, now Goga, Tristan, Dinley, Freda, Mendez, Ghosty, the Sim, John Vino, George, and Basso.
Well,
Alright, we'll go and start the stream with Ghosty's point of view. Ladies and gentlemen, you can check all the action here in IMA stream. As we are waiting for the lobby to launch, it's already up. Several participants, if not all, majority is already in.
It is 3 matches. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm supporting Finn to win this.
Shouldn't you be impartial as a commentator?
No, of course not.
Go Blackson, go Joe, go George. This is being impartial. All right. As we prepare for the launch of points race, there is the addition of Finn replacing, I believe, Slomi. So there's that going on.
There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we need one more.
I have all my necessary windows ready, so lock and load when everyone's in. Is everyone in, Joe?
Nope, we're waiting on the final reserve.
Waiting a what?
They're waiting on the final reserve.
Finn?
No, he's not here.
Finn is not there.
Of course he is.
Wasteland will play for Finn.
Wadeland making a final.
Wadeland is in the final, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we should have started this at maybe 55 and we would be on time for the race, I
If
guess.
Wadeland is not here, because it's writing, and the values is not here, and the Fred is not here, then maybe I play.
That's a lot of people. But all of them are actually plausible to not be here, so. The Fred, Wadeland, and Ebelius, yeah, that's actually quite possible. But Wadeland, I have joined the lobby, ladies and gentlemen.
The Damor is writing.
Is he not in the lobby?
Oh, Wadeland has joined.
Yes. I have no idea what the fuck is going on here, but is everyone in, Joe?
Yeah, is stream ready?
Yes. So when right now, for example.
Yes, sir.
So Kingmaker, Goga, Fryer, Simon, John Venus, Flaxton, George, Naughty the Good, Dinley, Amoko, Goki the Sin, Mendy, Tristan the Young, and Wadeland are the contestants. For this, I blame EMEA. Alright, here it is, points race, Mouse 1 out of 3, and we were launching with Mendes, Tristan, Wadeland, and the Sim starting at the front. Ghostman on the inside, starting on the back.
Well, we are certainly going to see some interesting
PCM UK train in motion between Swaxon and Joe, I think it was, or no, George and Swaxon.
Definitely
We
not
saw
me.
yesterday in the Omnium final that everything is possible, even a long way attack in the final sprint. That's really risky, but who knows?
Also known as the Miru when it's made from too far.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Goga's become accustomed to it. I think Goga, actually, he's my little pick for today's Goga. If you have to
I'm
have maybe
surprised, actually.
a bit of an outsider pick, because he's not necessarily the biggest favourite, is he? But
I'll
I
pick.
think he's my little dark horse.
I'm going to pick Frere for this.
I will go with Basil.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, he has improved quite a lot in track, so I wouldn't be shocked if that happened either.
We see Goga in the front. We see now Ghost.
Maitland is taking the front of the sprint because he's going to go from
Ghost
the
is in a very
outside.
good position. Is going to get overtaken, I think. By
But it's going to be passed by.
no, but he almost hold it, but he won't.
Stila,
As Basil
Basil.
will win, and Basil will finish second, and
Stila,
Ghost
Basil.
will lose. Ghost no points.
John Vino Kingmaker are third and fourth. So Basil is already second place. So here's a real possibility for him that is still searching for his first gold medal at a world championship in a discipline.
I would say gold will be around 35 points. It's my personal bet.
Over the course of 3 games, yeah, I think that's probably about right.
35 would be gold.
Yeah.
More or less.
It's about 11 or 12 points every game, isn't it? So
Stingler already has 5, and Basel 3 and John Vino 2. These are the current.
I doubt there is a single round where someone gets 20 points. I sincerely doubt someone can get 20 points in a one round.
Would you bet your house in it if you?
No, of course not. But
it's
just an opinion. But let's see, Kingmaker.
Kingmaker attacking at 272 to go by only Forever and Ghosty.
That's a winning move. He has
outside comes the Sim. Swaxon is appearing in there. Dinley, Mendes, Forever. Dinley might be passed here in the finish line. Dinley might be passed, and he is. It's the Sim taking the second. Kingmaker takes the win.
Points, George as well, but Kingmaker did a very good attack.
Ferreira takes the 1 point, not George.
It's Fryer that takes the point. Wadeland takes 2 points. The Sim takes 3 points. Kingmaker, as we saw with a tremendous attack, takes the 5 points. Takes also the lead of the competition so far.
This show you can attack in different ways. I would never do what Kingmaker did in this attack. He attacked from the inside line. He opened and then got down. Of course, it worked very well because no one reacted. But normally, when you try to attack, you try to be on top of the track already. So you accelerate going down.
Goga is already at the front. And even though there's 600 to go, if he stays there, he might try an early attack. Let's see later on.
Goga knows nowadays that he cannot win with an attack with 500 meters to go. With 300,
400, 350, I would say we should expect it.
Yes, but I don't think Goga will attack in this round. He's just positioning himself.
Let's see. Maybe he is indeed, and
he's going to react to some attacks. I think.
Mendes with a big
now at the front. The sprint is
good position by Mendes.
Acceleration. Ghosty coming from the middle. Ghosty coming from the middle. There's Ghosty coming from the middle. Not sure if he has the necessary acceleration. He's going to lose the sprint to Fryer.
No, he's going to win. He spent really well the red bar.
Very well played. You are correct. Ghosty.
Yeah, he had the sprint controlled with red bar. Very good play. Very well played by Ghosty.
Takes the 5 points. Fryer takes the 3 points. Now he scores 2 on the board, and the flags. 1. Kingmaker is leading with 6 points, Ghosty second 5, Steenla 5, Graver 4, Bosco 3.
I see a lot of division in points. Everyone getting points after 3 rounds. Only Kingmaker has more than 5 points, so it's really
going to be close.
It's going to be close. That's very. I think we are going to wait for the last sprint of the last round to see the world champion.
That is the dream. If it all goes well, we always like to say things with some drama and close until the end.
Let's see now.
500 meters to go. Dinley is at the front.
I don't like Dinley's strategy in this. He's always in the front and always trying the inside line. I think that's a very bad position, personally. But I would prefer to be in the position.
Mendes is at the front. Let's see if he has
like John Vino, Mendes. In this moment, they have a very good.
Goga goes.
Mendes was a bit late react, I think. Mendes got so hardly blocked by Goga there.
Block was massive, and Goga is going to end up missing out on the points.
Dilly is going to get some points, but the winner is going to be Kingmaker again.
Kingmaker again, coming out of nowhere, but Flexen is still going to make second. Dinley is only going to be third, and Tristan de Jong, that was at the front, goes to fourth place. Goga ends up fifth and no points. Kingmaker starting to get the lead here.
Kingmaker is the big winner of this first round. Of course, it doesn't mean anything, but 11 points at this point is
technically he can still lose this round. So
no. I'm not telling he's going to win the round. I'm saying he is a winner of this round because he's going to spend a lot of points. Indeed. So, because when you get more than 10 points in one round, you are already a winner of this round because you are on the fight for the next one. So it's not relevant to do 15 or 12. What's relevant is to do more than 10. That's very relevant because.
And John Vino is already up the front as for 50 to go. Not attacking yet, seeing if he can get a small gap there, a little bit of bait. Let's see if he decides to go. He's getting the gap.
He needs to go now. He needs to go. He has already won it if he goes.
And he actually
goes. He goes, but Mendes will recover the distance. No, he stops. So John Vino has won. Mendes repented himself, and John Vino has won. I think.
I don't know.
No.
Oh no!
He's stopping.
Gonna get a block, massive block there for Kingmaker, and it's Kyra taking the lead.
Kingmaker getting points. No, he's going to get still by Goga. Yes, Goga stopped.
Because he took a massive block from.
Yes, this destroyed Ghostian. So I don't understand John Vino's move, to be honest. I thought he had won it, but he stopped. He really stopped. And I don't know exactly why. But he killed the Sim, he killed the Ghosty, and he killed one more player that I didn't see.
Kingmaker, I think it was.
No, Kingmaker was fifth, so no. It was someone else that finished behind. So,
all right.
Now Frey already has a lot of points as well. He should be satisfied.
And Kingmaker.
I think the three big winners of this round are Kingmaker, Ferreira, and the guy that finishes first in this last sprint.
If not one of them, obviously. Let's see.
Yes, of course. If Kingmaker finishes first, he has half gold.
He's in a very good position if that happens with Mendes.
Mendes with a long way attack in the last sprint. That's something you don't see usually.
Go. 400 to go. He went. And,
I think it's too early. I think Goga will recover the difference. People will take Goga.
Goga is already chasing.
Goga is giving slipstream to catch Mendes.
And everyone is going to pass through Goga. It's the Sim. The Sim avoids the block. John Vino from the outside. John Vino is going to take the win. Fantastic movement there from the French. Takes
and Frede is going to take a lot of points.
The 6 go to Freyre. Freyre is the winner of Mount 1 with 15 points.
Freyre, Vino, and Kingmaker should be very happy with
11. These are the top contestants so far. Steamland with 7 and Altitude 6.
Goga killed Mendes because people took the slipstream of Goga. So really
Goga
bad.
Ends up with 1 point, by the way. So looking good for Freyre, Vino, and Kingmaker, 2 French, 1 Dutch player. Steamle is also there, but with less points, 96. Coach only has 5. What's the game plan here, Fiti, for someone that is around 4, 5, 6 points and a little more behind than they should right now?
At this point, nothing. Just play your normal game. It's point race. It's nothing really you can do.
All right, let's see.
Mendes is the only player with 0 points.
Well, I guess it's up to be Mendes right now. I'm seeing my life, the 0 points incoming in the TTT final, so I have sympathy for Mendes right now.
Mendes with 0 points, that's very complicated because you want to be above average at this point. You don't really need to be in Kingmaker position or Freyre position to win gold. You can win gold. You can win gold from
Ghosty position,
from Dinley position, from Sim position. It's more difficult to win gold from Mendes position. Oh, George also got 0. Okay. No, George got 3.
Why can we never see a screenshot from Joe Whiteley is my question. So, because they're so small. Okay, Freyre 50 points as we saw. Don Vino has 12, Kingmaker 11, Stino 7, Naughty 6, in 6th Ghosty with 5, then 7th and 8th, Swexen and Dinley with 4, then Basso and the Sim with 3, 11th Wadeland with 2, Gogo 1, Tristan 1, 14th George 0, 15th Mendes 0? No, corrected, George indeed has 3 points. He
It's a
is 11.
very good round for the two Skypes.
And Emma, please make sure to send that to me as well in the next round so we don't get lost in the shuffle. So, correction, I was saying Swaxon 7th and then leads with 4 points. Then Combasto, the Sim, and George with 3. Wadeland 2, Goga, and Tristan 1. Mendes has 0. Still early days though. While PT said very hard for someone with 15 points to end up winning the gold, it's not impossible. 2 manches to go.
It's only one man from scratch and one from Ellie.
Yes.
Oh,
No tomorrows in that case. No margin for mistakes. Guys, the World Championships are almost over. What do you guys? What would you guys say to make a quick balance of it so far? In a few words.
it's going to be fun to see this round. I think there will be no focus, but if for example Freire and Vino win both next, get a lot of points, and it's quite clear that gold will be between them, maybe we see some focus.
Kingmaker as well. He's also very close to them.
Yeah, of course, Kingmaker as well, and Stilia.
Well,
That's-
Steel is a bit more behind, but yeah, still in a position where he can definitely change things. 4th place,
Let's
7
see.
points.
I think everyone has still a shot. Of course, harder for people with 0 points,
are
like Mendes.
We're already underway. Fire and Goga leading the pack. 800 meters.
I think the world champion will come from the top 5 of the last round. So let's see. Still a gold medal would be interesting. Would be something we are not used to see.
Never say never. The Brad was Omnium champion last year, and nothing against him. He probably wasn't a favorite.
Yes, but points race gives you more chances. Aquarius was points race champion some years ago, and yes, it's a thing that you.
Henley again at the front, as you know, to be for.
You could be lucky, but you could be good, but you need also to be lucky to win points.
Goga attacking at 290.
Goga good attack. Let's see if someone reacts before the finish. Yes, it's react. Goga, I don't think he's going to arrive to the line. People are spending red.
Yeah,
he is. Yes, this.
No, he's gonna finish.
He's gonna be passed by Tristan.
It will be close, but Tristan de Jong will take it.
Freiber already taking points in second here, unless something. No, yeah, he's got the points there. Swaxon and the Sim 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Freiber, good to be Freiber right now. 18 points.
Yeah, Freire is opening an interesting gap. Now he has more than one sprint advantage over everyone else. So it's a really good gap from Freire. Let's see if he can get some more points. If he gets around 8-10 in this round, I would be satisfied in his place. So let's see. He would be the main favorite.
Even a final sprint of distance to the 4th place, which means currently at least a medal is looking good for the Dutch player.
Yes, it will be difficult to take the medal from Freire. He already has 18 points. I told gold was around 35. I would say bronze will be around 26, 25. So
400 to go.
Freire is already close to a medal, in my opinion.
Vino took the lead of the pack, but did not go for an attack 200. Let's see if someone makes it.
Look, Freire position is very interesting.
George is going early, but he's not going early enough because there's an immediate response from everyone, and George is going to die. So close to the finish line here. There we go. Movement from the inside. He blocks, I think, Tristan. And it
blocks Mendes. Blocks laterally Mendes. So Vino takes 5. Well, it's going to be Vino versus... Yeah, it was a bad block by Giorgio Mendes.
He was second, Dinley 3rd, Wadeland 4th.
Side block, very interesting, and he destroyed the option.
Mendes got caught by that. That's unlucky for the Spanish.
No,
No.
Mendes had the best position to win, but he got
Wow.
very unlucky in a side block from Jaws in this one.
I actually didn't see that.
Let's see, Dean is
I
getting
know
some.
George destroyed Naughties that I saw. I didn't catch the sidewalk to Mendes.
Let's see, position as Note takes the lead. He is also being a bit irrelevant so far in this final. We never saw a lot from Note. Let's see if someone will try the move on this one. I think someone will try. I see John Vino on the top. I don't know if John Vino will attack. Yes, he will. Ghosty has his will. But Vino will stop, I think. Let's see. No, yes, he will stop and take the will, but that rarely works in points race. Everyone is going to overtake.
Ghosty is
Fryer again.
And Fryer again. Dominant takes 5 more points.
That's
Looking good for Fryer right now.
That's already 23. I would say that's enough for bronze.
Finley, George, and Wadeland score points. I would also like to welcome Tomasz, Mike Man, and Adox Everett as well to the chat. Welcome, guys. Tell us what you think so far.
It's really domination for Freire right now. He is playing best version, and
you know that when the big dog predicts you to win, you cannot fail. Fryer has 23 points. I mean, hopefully for him, nothing against the others as well. I hope everyone has a good race. Fryer already has 23, 17 for Vino, 11 for Kingmaker, 10 for Stinle and Dinley.
Now is Freire taking the lead again. Look at his position. He doesn't want to be on wheels with 500 to go. He will just wait for someone to move and he will take the wheels. So Freire likes this inside line like Dinley likes as well. Mendes in the attack, but it's too early. Goga will react. Goga will close the gap to Mendes. That's terrible. The second time Goga does this for me.
Goes.
Goga already did this twice to Mendes. Poor Mendes.
Heartbreaking for Mendes. Wadeland, actually.
Kingmaker, the other podium contender.
Massive block there from Mendes to Wadeland, one of the guys that closed that gap as well. Kingmaker takes the win of the sprint. Second is Naughty's third, the same. Steenla scores 1 point.
Mendes killed Wadeland, Dingley, and Ghosty. It's so far has been an interesting race. Freire took points, Vino took points, and Kingmaker took points. I would say these top
right
three.
Now,
top
Basso, Goga, Ghosty, Mendes are at 0 in this match.
Let's see who takes the last sprint. I think it will be interesting. John Vino tries the move again, but this is not so really a full move. It just is forward.
Mendes is far off the back as well, by the way, guys.
No, Mendes has really killed himself with those with his attack. He will try to come back for the last sprint and take the 10 points, but let's see. Vino waits. Nobody's going to move in the penultimate round, we see. So let's see who is the first one to go after an attack. It's in the outside and it's Note. Note goes for it. He will never get points with this move. Who is going to get points is Swagson. He's in a really good position. Oh, we got blocked, so no points for Swagson as well. Oh, Note is going to take, I think, 2 points.
Again, John Vino.
No, he's not. Everyone is going to overtake him.
Sprint, and I think
it's really hard for Note to get points.
The second place, George takes 2 points. Goga scores 1 on the board.
And Vino is already there. Vino versus Friday. It looks like it will be the fight for the gold. Boss Kingmaker still has a very good shot. Stina is also getting points. Let's see who wins the last sprint. That will decide it. But I think it will be Vino versus Friday to the end.
It's going to be a very important final sprint in the second match to see how many are still in the race for gold realistically.
Dinley has a very good shot at the medal. It's a very good position as well. Let's see. Let's see who is going to try to go after the
Fryer, Ghosty, Wadeland, and Dinley at the front currently.
I don't know if someone will try the long way attack. Mendes doesn't look like he's so interested in it. And John Vino is going for it. John Vino is going for it, and Kingmaker is going to follow on the top of the track.
Is going to follow Kingmaker. Goga is there as well.
the Skype are going for it, but John Vino will win because Kingmaker blocked everyone in the inside. No,
Wow.
he's not going to
No,
win.
no, 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 no,
George
no.
is going to win.
Flaxen, George, and Flaxen's gonna be a 1-2 for UK in the sprint. Wow, which one is
And
gonna be
Fredo will
forward?
take 2 points more. That will help him.
George takes the 10.
George takes the 14 points, and now he is
George is
one
in contention for a medal out of nowhere.
early.
Nice for the Brits.
Swagston doing okay as well. He got 8 points in this race, and he's got obviously
All
I
right,
think it was like
it's
6
14
points
points for George, 10 for Fryer, 10 for Don Vino, 8 for Flaxen, and Dinley maintains his medal fight with 5. Tristan with 5, Kingmaker with 5, Basel 4, Timo 4, Nautis 3, Ghosty 3, the same 3, Wadeline 2, Gogo 1, and Mendes 0 yet again. The only player that has not yet scored a point in this final.
Well, certainly a disappointing performance by Mendes, but it will be an interesting fight. I don't think Jaws has a very good shot at the gold, but who knows? Probably gold will be between Freire and John Vino. And probably we won't know who wins gold before the
As
last
it
one.
stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, Fryer has 25 points, John Vino second, 22 points. George Sofroniou is out of nowhere third with 17 points. Kingmaker fourth, 16 points. Flaxen fifth, 12 points. Steenless sixth, 11 points. Stinley now only seventh with 9. Nautis eighth with 9. Ghosty ninth with 8. Dan Paso 7. Tristan sixth, Sim 6. Waitland 4 points. 14th Gogo 2 points. 15 minutes, 0 points. What a difference the race makes.
Well, I think there are, let me tell you simply, there are 2 candidates to gold. I think probability of anyone besides these 2 getting gold is 10%, maybe. And even George or Kingmaker, I think I give them 10% together getting gold. And for medal, I see the contention a bit more open. I think
It's
can be
very open.
George, can be Kingmaker, can be Swagson, can be Stilia, can be Dinley, Note, Ghosty, even Basil. The others,
Starting to be a bit more far for the others. Would you agree?
when it's more than 10 points, then it's not very probable. But mostly I give 50% between George and Kingmaker and 50% to the others.
All right. Ryder, again, a reminder, leading this points race, 15 points in the first one, 10 in the second. John Vino is only 3 points behind, so 25 for Pryor, 22 for Vino. Vino did 12 in the first manche, 10 as well in the second, and out of nowhere comes George to take third place provisionally, 3 points in the first manche, 14 in the second. Winner of manche 2, George Sofroniou from PCM UK. Fourth is Kingmaker, 16 points, then Flaxen fifth, 12 points, and Steenle is sixth with 11 points. These are the top scorers currently.
The big dog MI is saying to you to read the messages that basically we have live.
Yes, I am seeing it, and that's where I'm. No, I'm seeing the one you're broadcasting. Isn't that the one you're talking about? Yeah, I'm seeing the one you're broadcasting actually. Where did you share anything else? No, yeah, but now I'm seeing it. Don't worry. Yeah. Manche 3 is underway. It is the final chance for everyone involved to try and have glory. It's also going to be heartbreak for many of the participants because only 3 can get medal. Pryor already in a leading position with Goga, and Basel comes into position. Still early days of this first sprint. Joe, you're actually in the lobby. What's the perspective from there?
From the back,
Yes.
every single sprint Goga is dropped by about 100 meters after the sprint.
All right.
Also, Mendes quite a few times has been
Goga
Goga accelerating at 350 to go. Now he goes all out.
Easy P1.
Yeah, nobody chased.
Yeah, nobody
Easy
chased.
P1.
And now they're going, but this might be too little.
No, it's 100% too late. Look at the advantage that
Yeah, I just saw it after the turn, and then Goga takes the first 5 points. Everyone's sprinting for the others.
And I think Tristan de Jong will take third place. Second
Looking
place.
like
Sorry.
that. And the Steamland Sim, not sure.
I
how
think
certain
Fritz and De Jong will
it is.
take easily second place, and Freire will take points as well.
It's
Yep,
Tristan and
Steam
Steamland
is
and Fryer.
2
Again,
points,
one
yeah.
more point.
One more
And
point.
a decisive one.
Makes it almost one sprint difference. So it's very good. If Freire can enter the last round with 5 points advantage on John Vino, he's in a very good position because he can literally focus John Vino.
He right now has 4, and he has 9 to the 3rd place. So even silver is starting to look very, very doable for the Dutch. Gold is also very on the horizon.
Stinla is closer to a medal now. He takes the 2 points, and he is just 3 points behind
George.
Kingmaker, 4 points behind George. So
Correct.
let's see.
And speaking of it, Wadeland has a small
It's
gap
becoming
there.
a very broken sprint in this moment. I see an attack from the Sim, but he stops. Let's see if Ghosty will go.
Ghosty wants a medal. He definitely needs to make something happen.
Note going. But everyone is going as well. Note has, I think, little to no chance. Even if everyone is sprinting on the top, I don't know exactly why.
A mess.
Note, whoa, that was very close to block Vino, but Vino will take the lead
but
of
Vino
overall.
Is going to take, he's going to take the sprint. The lead Ghosty is 3rd.
1 point advantage from Vino. 1 point advantage against Freire.
The tables turn as John Vino is the new leader of the overall right now.
Yes, it is. So
1 point.
Let's see who is taking it now. Freire and Vino are in a very interesting fight for it. And
Henley from the outside now, taking position at the front again. Let's see if he's going to take that inside line later.
Fight for the medal gets closer and closer. Now it's Note and Ghosty coming closer to George. Note is only 5 points behind, so it's becoming very, very interesting. As we approach the 3rd sprint.
Freire and Vino.
Whoever takes 5 points is now a big favorite for the medal.
George tries to get Goga's wheel as Goga launched early, but then he got...
Goga again, tries the attack again. Let's see if someone reacts this time.
Immediate response from Vino.
Vino closes it. And Vino is going to maybe take another 5 points and put maybe...
It's going to be a mess. Let's see if he avoids the block from Goga.
Oh, he owns the block. That was terrible. That was terrible by Vino. And Freire will take 3 points and retake the lead.
And Freire retakes the lead. The Sim's going to win the sprint. Ghosty takes 2 points. And George scores again on the board.
Yes, Freire got lucky getting 3 points and not 2.
Got 3 points. This again puts him leading with 2 points advantage over John Vino.
Yes, it's really interesting because the Sim now has also a shot at the medal. And Ghosty is, but of course, Josh took an extra point that can really help him in the medal fight.
This is going to be close for bronze medal. This is going to be close for gold medal between the top 2 as well.
Yes, and now Freire sits on the share. He needs to find John Vino to block John Vino from getting points, and you would get it. But it's still 3 points, three races to go, and I don't think Freire will do it. I think Freire will just focus on himself, and that's maybe a mistake. Let's see.
Freire from
I like Vino's position right now. I really like Vino's position. And now Dinley goes for attacks. And who is going to react? The Sim. So the Sim is going to bring the entire group against Dinley.
George Sofronio coming from the right side.
Vino in the very good position. Vino pass. Vino pass inside.
Pass Dinley. It's George going to take the 5 points.
George is going to. George is. This is a great shot at the medal for George. The best opportunity he had in his life.
Have stamped bronze here now.
Vino takes 1 point.
Let's go, George.
2 points. John Vino 1.
Vino gets 1 point, and now he is just 1 point ahead of the lead.
It doesn't get much more closer than this. Freire and John Vino. Freire still leading, but separated by 1 point now. And mathematically, with this result, George mathematically is still in the fight for gold if he wins the final sprint, for example.
Yes, of course. He is on the fight. There are a lot of people in the fight because there are still 15 points.
No. Yeah, Matt, realistically, I'll say that obviously aside
I have seen was Aquarius won the gold with 15 points that he won in the last 2 rounds.
Wow, awesome, actually. Yeah.
It's possible. So it's
Yeah.
of course it's not very probable, but it's
Never
possible.
say never. Yeah, absolutely.
So Aquarius had 0 points before the last two sprints. When they
Wow,
won gold.
that's really. I think that's the win that everyone wants.
Let's see. Mendes now in the lead, but I see a very good position from Tristan de Jong. Let's see. No, he's going to get overtaken. He got down too fast.
It's
And Goga.
such a messy sprint, but Goga's gonna take these points, and Ghosty is gonna take 3 more points. Might
And
be
Wadeland will take 2. No, Stockton take 2. And Wadeland take 1. What means we entered last round with only some people that can get gold. 3 people, Freire, Vino, and George. Fight for bronze is interesting. Now George has a 6-point advantage over Ghosty.
George only needs to make sure none of his opponent wins the final sprint. He doesn't even need to win it himself to get bronze.
Yeah, but it's difficult because you can't focus on literally Swaxon, Stelia, Note, Kingmaker, and Ghosty all at the same time.
So his best attempt is to try and go for the win and maybe take gold if the other 2 contestants fail the final sprint.
No question about that. Let's see if Freire focus Vino. He should. Let's see. He is there. Vino is there. They are together. Let's see who is going to take it. Mendes is going to
accelerate.
Goga is going to close his gap again.
Third time.
And the people are waiting. Vino is going to try to take it. Vino has a very good position.
Freire is there as well, but who's going to get a block? Naughty's George.
And Goga will take 10 points in the middle, I think.
Oh my god, it's going to be close. But it also means that
the team is going to take 10 points.
John Vino scored 2 points.
Took 2 points. Yeah, Vino wins by 1 point. Yes, he is.
It's another medal for the legendary John Vino, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is the sim gets also very close to the medal, but it doesn't steal it. Goga doesn't steal it as well. What means medal for George?
Fantastic results for George from PCM UK. Definitely far from favorite. Stakes a bronze medal.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet.
Wait.
Let me do. Let me do
live updates. Wait. Did I count?
No, it's right. George on bronze. Yes.
Wait. Let me see. 30.
Yes, George on bronze.
Yes. It is now confirmed. It is about 2 points only, but as I was saying, great result for George. It was seen definitely as not even near the favorite. Takes the bronze medal for PCM UK. Congratulations, John Vino. You are again the champion of the world. 30 points. Fire second with the silver medal. 29 points, the heartbreak. And George Sofronio, PCM UK hero, bronze medalist, 23 points. The Sim 4th, 21, Goga 5th, 18, Ghosty 6th, 17, Kingmaker 7th, 16, Naughty Good 8th, 15, Steenla 9th, 14, Swaxon 10th, 14, Tristan 11, 9 as well for Dinley 12, 13, Basel 7, Wadeland 14 with 5 points, and Mendes 15 manages to score 4 points and does not go with 0. Congratulations, Mendes, because that is actually the struggle that we all like to avoid, and he did it. So congratulations, John Vino, Freire, and George. Let's see how long until the next event, because there is no plan to do interviews until the actual end, where we hope to win and hear as many people as possible. So, trying to see what's next. Not sure if Scratch or Eli goes first. Hush saying, Vino, baby, go. Let's go. There's also Everett, Adox, Ibra in the chat. Go, George. A lot of people here.
Remember what I saw, what I said yesterday. Vino had already a medal a gold medal in every competition besides Omnium and Points Race. Got it.
Yep.
He is officially the first player in PCM history to win a gold medal in every track competition. Not even Jose Pereira has it.
Fantastic achievement from John Vino.
That's really unique.
What an incredible race, though. Wouldn't you agree? It wasn't until the last sprint, until the last meter, it was so close, but John Vino managed to get those 2 points and become.
There are interviews now or only in the end?
No, only in the end. We're going to hear everyone. We're trying to launch Scratch as soon as possible. And while we wait, we're also going to have a track update after points race. And as Fiti was saying, the organizers want to congratulate John Vino for officially becoming the first player to win a gold medal in each track competition. Congratulations, John Vino. You are the man.
No one in history ever did this. It's amazing.
That's just tremendous.
Joseph Pereira has no gold medal in Scratch. In fact, he has only one medal in Scratch history. He has a silver medal in 2013. So for 10 years, already 10 years that he has got no more medals. And John Vino is the first to get gold in every single competition.
Guys, when we think we've saw it all, there's always new history to be made at the World Championships. Even for guys that, as legendary as they can be, there's a lot of people that always forget that they always come back to the World Championships.
Also interesting is the first medal for Great Britain in points race history.
Yes.
And I think it's only the second in history for Great Britain. Not sure. No, it's the first.
It's the first, the second overall if we count the team, because we had one in track. But yeah, solo
of course, but is the first.
Solo, yeah, solo. It's the first.
It's the first solo medal for UK in track. Yes,
it is. Congratulations, George. You are also the man.
The first.
I have an update for track GC. Not sure if it's already confirmed, Emir. Can I?
It's the update. It's John Vino winning. Everyone knows it.
Okay, I can. John Vino leading 897 points. Ghosty second, 675. Pirate third, 643. Groot fourth, 412. Finley fifth, 405. Then Adox, Goga, Miru, Kingmaker, Propella, Mendes, The Sim, DDA, Shadow, and Kifiti 223.
I don't understand why I'm in this ranking, but okay. I'm tied with Shadow. I mean,
you're 15th and not tied, 223 to 237, but you'll have a chance to score more because you'll be in Scratch and Eli, is that correct?
Finals, yeah.
All right, and wait, what? Yeah, I know. Okay, we have Joe and Ghosty point of view for this race. Fiti, best of luck for your 2 finals, man. Hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we stay with Ghosty and Joe Whiteley. We're going to start with the Ghostman point of view as always, but if needed, we will turn to Joe. Wait, Leo says that, do you mean track with 16 because he never won Karen, Sprint, and 200? I guess he's referring to the main events then? Tomas rightfully asking you guys on Cup 200. I'm trying to understand the statement now made. Fiti stats. Okay. So Fiti doesn't count some disciplines. So forget that. Let's say then John Vino is the first to win in all the main competitions. Let's go with that because Fiti stats are Fiti stats. So lobby is quite prepared and almost going, as you can see. So we should always suspect Fiti stats because he only includes the disciplines he likes or considers right. All right. Ibra, still here?
I am.
What a fantastic result we had for PCM UK with that bronze medal, would you agree?
Yeah. I do agree. And what also points race that we just watched.
Fantastic, man. This is the stuff that we long to see in finals.
Yeah, it was actually messy race with a lot of attacks and scrappy sprints, but at the end it was so fun to watch. So yeah, hope we get the same right now in the final of Scratch. Let's see.
Well, only one manche here in both here and Eli, so last margin for error. This is it. No two marbles for all the participants. 1 round, 3 medals. 15
Let's
riders.
go. Yeah,
Let's go.
a lot
We
of
already
good players in the lobby. So yeah.
Yeah, we already see Kingmaker, Joe Whiteley, Ben Young, Miko, Nautilus, Tank, aka Pepele.
Joe plays? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know.
EVT, Adox, the Ghost Man is also here. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Oh, so Miro is not here for now?
Miro is not here. We're waiting to. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky, but I'll try to keep an eye. Well, actually, yeah, I can call them because we'll be seeing who's. Yeah, it's fine.
He's here?
Is he? No, Miro, I don't know.
It's important for the overall to know if he's here or
Paying
not.
attention to the directorial indication. Good luck, bitches of Queen. Good luck to all indeed. And we are launching.
Yeah, so I want to check if he's playing or not because it's really important for
We're about
the...
to see. It's Pepele, Naughties, the Fred, DDA, Dinley, Kingmaker, Shadow, Joe Whiteley, Coasty, PT, Benyon, Freire, Edox, Daniel, Miko. So no Miro.
Miro not here. Oh, okay.
And Everett.
Really, yeah, really important. This is really important.
We are currently on the Ghostman's point of view. Let's see if that changes. Right now, Dinley, Shadow, and Miko leading the pack. Early days, 4.8 kilometers to go. No attacks yet. The Ghostman is already at the front of the race, going to do a little acceleration, seeing what he can, what mayhem can he cause, but not a full attack.
Yeah, Ghosty style in track is really interesting to watch. He always wants to stay in the front. He knows how to manage his energy while staying in the front, which is impressive. But yeah, he doesn't want to get surprised by attacks. He just stays in the front. Not only Scratch.
Benyong is actually going. Benyong is going to be followed by the Fred. No, there was no. Looked like the Fred was going to accelerate into him. He did not. So Benyong is going alone, and he will slow down. Obviously, alone is no good. Now Everett bridges to the front. No gap. Let's see if it continues or no. He just put his pace.
Yeah. I think the good players know that this is not the attack to follow.
Chance of NCL train shattered as they decided not to go.
Oh, so now it's a team event. Nice.
No.
Let's go.
It was just a coincidence.
You said the train of Netherlands. I mean.
Well, yeah, there were 4 riders from NCL. That's why I said NCL train. There's nothing wrong with that.
For now, let's see.
Yes.
So, 2
There's
French
nothing wrong with that.
Skype train at the start.
Belgium train. No. Just pace. No attacks. Still very stale so far. No one wanting to commit to the risk. Ghosty at the middle of the pack.
Yeah, it feels like it's gonna be a sprint of 16 if we continue like this. By the way, McQueen,
15,
does McQueen play or not?
Host. No. He's not.
Yeah, because
acceleration from Ghosty, but not a full out attack yet.
Attack, maybe.
No. Yeah. Ghosty taking his time. Maybe to Fred. No one wants to take that attack. No one taking that bait.
Can you tell me in which meter you are so I know if I'm behind?
We're in Ghosty point of view. Ghosty Street.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Ben Young gets a small gap. No full acceleration though. Just positioning at the front. All attack from Shadow. Gonna be followed by Fryer. Fryer responds with his own pace. No acceleration to follow, but it is close. And now the tank accelerates himself. This is going to be followed? No, not yet. VT now accelerating into the tank.
I feel like the energy of Ghosty is so good right now. His POV shows that he's not going for the scrappy attacks and waiting for. But we have
crashing and exploding.
Yeah, we have two in front. A little gap for them.
They need something more to have help there. Maybe 2-3 more guys, but they might get 4 here at this place. Would be those Fred, Freyr, and Shadow. E2 go, says the Ghost Man. Acceleration from Ghosty now. He's working. They're working. There seems to be some understanding now from Ghosty, Shadow, Miko, Fryer, Joe Whiteley, and Fred. Everett, Dinley, and Edox are not in the best position currently. But all the others are going to catch up, and everyone is likely going to get together. Even Edox, Everett, and Dinley.
Sprint of 30?
Another? Oh my god.
Yeah, if it continues like that, maybe we see an attack at the last second, like Team Belgium did in the final.
Right on top of the track. Not sure if he's going.
And not
has some catching up to do.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's a good idea for Ghosty to stop actually pacing and type in the chat. He lost energy trying to get back.
He's accelerating into the front of the race now. Fiti is leading the pack. Let's see if he can take a medal here. No break as of yet. No attack.
Sprint of 10 people.
It's looking very likely for
sprint of 15 people.
Bunch sprint, but early days,
maybe.
Because you still have 1 kilometer to go, and a lot can happen in 1 kilometer and 100 meters to go. If he accelerates with Fire, Adox, and the Fred, no full acceleration though. No one committing to an attack yet.
Yeah, I'm expecting an attack. Yeah.
No, fake acceleration, no attack.
I'm expecting an attack from Newt or someone like that. If he comes back, if they bring him back, Newt, Dinley, people like this that are in the mid pack, maybe try something to win. Let's see.
It might be it might end up being like a 10, 11 people or even 12 people Karen at the end. Let's see if someone makes a move.
2 laps.
2 laps to go for 128 meters, and it's Fryer, the Fred, Azox at the front, but there's no gap yet. And it might not be a gap. Attack from Daniel Miko. No, acceleration only from Daniel Miko. See if he commits. He doesn't.
Let's go. A slap.
We're heading on for a mass sprint. Ghosty is about to
for
catch
the medal.
Adox. The Fred has the gold. The Fred has the gold. Out of nowhere, accelerates into the gold. Kingmaker gets the silver. The bronze goes to Adox.
What did I say? I said?
Debbie says.
Expect another attack from a Belgian guy, like they did in the scratch of teams. What an attack! And yeah, deserved. I would say GG to him.
Wait, it was the Fred the winner, right? The Kingmaker.
Yeah, the Fred.
I'm completely lost. It was very anticlimactic, but it was the Fred, Kingmaker, and Adox. You did call it. And the Fred, after taking Omnium last year, make sure he has not forgotten. Congratulations to the Fred. You are again, this time in Scratch, the champion of the world with gold.
Yes,
Kingmaker gets the silver, and Adox, congratulations as he gets the bronze. Ghosty is 4th. Miko 5th, Propeller 6th, Dinley 7th, VT8, Shadow 9th, Freyr 10th, VA 11th, Everett 12th, then Naughty, Joe Whiteley, and Ben Young 15th. Ibra, that was a little bit of an anticlimactic final.
Yeah, we didn't see groups working together. It was just people trying to attack, and then you catch them, and then at the end it was just bunch sprint, and people that actually worked in groups behind, like D-Fred, like Miko. There was a group of D-Fred, Miko, who else? Dinley. They were like at two laps from the end. They were 27 meters down, but they were actually working together, saving energy, and then they pulled up to the sprint, and you see the result. 1st for D-Fred, 5th for Daniel Miko, 7th for Dini. That group actually are the only people who worked this race together. They had more energy, and in a bunch sprint, the energy will count, and they made it count. And yeah, GG to
And
them.
Fred ended up being the one that made it count most. Congratulations
Yeah.
to the new world champion of Scratch.
Yes,
Waiting
sir.
for which point of view we'll have for elimination race.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be back in like a few minutes for the elimination. Yeah, and hope we have an exciting race.
All right, see you then, Ibra. And as we wait, I'm also waiting to know which point of view we'll have available. Speaking of which, Joe Whiteley, you here?
Yes, I am.
Talk to us a little bit about that race, not as an official interview, just a few words as we wait for the X lobby to come.
Yeah, it was an alright start to be fair. I avoided getting blocked. I tried to take a couple of wheels here and there to preserve my bars. Then I think there was a split off the front with like 3 or 4 guys. I found myself in the second group it was quite a select second group. I thought, yeah, this might be alright, but then I think it was Mika who bridged. And then, yeah, I got blocked a couple of times, and yeah, it was game over.
All right, we have the lobby for elimination race: McQueen, Ben Young, Ghosty, Freire, Mendes, the Tank, John Vino, Shadow, Alder, Leo Falandri, Everett, Ifiti, Tomas, Miru, Tristan, De Jong are the starting list. Let's see if there are any changes or not. Okay, we're going to go with the Track GC update provided by Daniel Miko. Ah, yes, Eli is at 22. I completely forgot we still have 14 minutes. So we might actually close this because we're not going to be here yapping for 14 minutes then. But first, before we do, we're going to look at current track standings overall. Yep. Really?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting a minute. Ben Miko says George Sofronia, congratulations, George, for your bronze medal. History-making moment for PCM UK. So many congrats for you, George. Okay. Okay, apologies, but I had to mute Ibra there until he returned because there was a terrible background noise. Thank you, Giant Dog, says George. Many congrats, man. That was an awesome performance. We are waiting for the update of track overall DC.
ما فيش جديد.
And we're still waiting for track classification. In the meantime, as you can see, this is still scratch classification. The Fred, new champion of the world. Kingmaker silver, Adox was third, Ghosty and got bronze. Ghosty was fourth, Daniel Miko fifth, the Tank, aka Papel is sixth, Finley seventh, Fiti eighth, Shadow ninth. In 10th place comes Freire, 11th, Dida More, 12th, Everett, 13th, Naughty's Good, 14th, Joe Whiteley, and 15th, Ben Young. So we are waiting for the overall track GC update, and we will actually see it right now. John Vino still leading with 897 points. Second is Ghosty 780. Third is Fryer 668. Adox fourth 532. Kingmaker fifth 472. Lily sixth 460. Then Groot 412. Pepele, Goga the Fred. Miru, DDA, Mendes, the Sim, and Shadow 15 272 points. With this in mind, we are not going to close the stream after all. We might have elimination starting earlier. Let's see if it is possible or not. So current track overall with one race to go, as you guys saw, and we are waiting for elimination race afterwards. Keep in mind we will have interviews and 3 podium ceremonies for all the events of this evening. We are awaiting confirmation of elimination start time. so that I am not yapping alone here for too long, if possible. Thank you.
I am here.
Oh, thank God. And talk to me, Joe. How's the weather?
Worse today.
Okay, that's actually right here too. So that was a fun conversation. So
Yes, elimination race. One race.
it's gonna be a
And,
messy one. Would you
who's your
agree?
favourite? Well, yeah, it's going to
Oh,
be a messy one, but
as always, I would say that looking at the start list, which I'm going to tell you too, so we can extrapolate about this. Looking for it, elimination race. This. We have McQueen, Benyong, Ghosty, Fryer, Mendes, Papella, Jongvino, Shadow, Alder, Leo Falandri, Everett, TCT, Tomas, Miru, and Tristan. Well, I gotta say there's some usual suspects here as always. Fryer, Ghosty, even John Vino. There's Miru, for example, is a perfectly good candidate to this as well. Maybe some outside names. McQueen, obviously. How can I forget the 20,000 player as well? But maybe some outside names can break that favoritism. I'm gonna say that one of these, like Ghosty, Vino, uh, or even Fryer, can be good candidates for this. What do you think? Even Shadow, what do you think? Nope, I think Jill is dead. I don't want to
sorry,
stretch you.
what did you say?
I was looking at the start list, and I was saying, I don't know if you heard the start list.
Yeah. Well, I see it in the lobby.
Okay, even better. So I was saying that I'll put my chips in Ghosty after this the disappointment he had last night, precisely in an elimination race. But there's good names here like Fryer, like McQueen, the Tank, Vino, Shadow, even Miru has a good chance. Who would be your single bet if you had to bet on one person only, like I did with Ghosty?
Shadow.
Shadow is also a very good pick. Um, so we stay on Ghostman's stream yet again. There is no ADOC, so I can close this window. There will be Joe Whiteley if needed. Likely not needed because you're going to be out on first turn anyway, but you never know. And we are seeing the lobby, waiting for it to start very soon. So this is the end for track in this year's World Championships. What do you think would be the biggest surprise we've seen on track? I would say group winning sprints, without taking any credit to his talent, obviously, but I don't think anyone predicted that one time. Would you agree?
I mean, yeah, but if we're talking about just track, then maybe you have a point. But
Yeah, we currently are just talking about track, yes.
I think, I don't know, to be honest. There hasn't been many surprises, has there? I mean, Ghosty winning 200 TT, John Vino winning Omnium and points race.
Yeah,
Fred,
so, well,
if Fred
George
winning
getting a bronze
Scratch might be a surprise, but he did win
medal.
Omnium last year, so
Yeah, so
it's always
confirming that he is
possible.
always a candidate in track, I guess, for something.
I think
I guess,
Kieran winning ADOX wasn't a surprise, really. So yeah,
what
I
about
guess if
George
you,
getting a bronze medal?
yeah, but obviously getting a bronze medal is naturally going to be a bit bigger of a surprise than it is. If we're just talking about the winners, then it's quite hard to see one. I guess maybe Groot is
I
this
get
one.
Groot,
I
and
wouldn't
again,
really
nothing.
call him a big surprise because there hasn't been many surprises.
Well, I wouldn't say anything. Again, nothing against him, but zero people predicted that to happen. So I'm gonna go with it was a surprise. Yes. We launched, by the way, our final. We are here with Joe Whiteley. I don't think Ibra is back, and Ine is blabbing something. I don't know what. Oh, I already saw that. Okay. Time to see if Ibra is here. He is not, but we are launching. Let's see if we don't crash. Alder is loading, I guess. Toaster or let's see. BT already crying bug, and probably might be right. But we agree is what you should have said, Joe. We're not sure. I think it's Buck. Would have been lovely if you said Buck. We agree.
Yeah, we do agree. Defeated does agree.
All right, we are waiting for the relaunch of the race then. For this, I blame Joe Whiteley, even though he has no fault of his own. And we're about to launch the elimination race, the final event of track. Looking good for John Vino to win track overall, but there's still one event left. Ghosty, you will win GC, just don't go out first, says Fireman. Yeah, let's see. Nothing is closed yet, I believe. And going back to the starting list, well, John Vino's here. So I wouldn't say it's that easy for Ghosty to just not be out first. He will be second, yeah, because he can be second. I don't know if he can be first mathematically, maybe. Only 117 points difference, so I'm not sure. But I think it's still open between Ghosty and Gambino, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, this is the kind of info that I need that I actually never get from EMEA. Races lost. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final race of track in this year's World Championship. And now it's time for PCM World Cup 2023, presented by Cyanide and Nakon. Let's go. Bella Ghosty and Leo Falandri at the front, and this is now there as well. Hit mirror, 250 meters to go. The acceleration is beginning. A lot of people fighting for position here. It's McQueen. I don't know why they're fighting. I think Joe is the first to go.
Yeah, I am. Being host.
Yeah, exactly. But there's already an acceleration for some bizarre reason. All right. And now the race truly begins as the host, Joe Whiteley, is out. Everyone currently on a sort of standby. Fight for positioning a little bit in the middle of the pack. For French, scary picture there at the front of the race. Now appears Ghosty with Alder, maybe? I don't know who has that. I think it's men as well. Doesn't matter anyway, because in the back, it's going to be McQueen. Oh, that's the stalker. McQueen is the first out in the final. Oof, that hurts. McQueen is out. We can already confirm officially that McQueen is not will not be the new world champ of Eli. Superlax final, says McQueen, means Joe 19th on track and me 18th. Alright, but it is not, because it was not Leo. Acceleration to the second sprint. I now see Shadow, Fiti, and Alder at the front. At the back, I see Ben Young, Mendez, and Everett, who's going to go out. Show us the money. Everett? Oh, damn. It's actually glad you are there. There, then, so you can actually see. It's Everett, says the Whiteley, and it is indeed massively blocked there. And his race is over. Well, actually, I don't know how to pronounce that, but clear out Everett. He's also not going to be the champion of the world in elimination. So, how's the mood there in the lobby? I see no one speaking yet, so I think everything's looking good.
Yeah, I think everyone's concentrating. There's a few times, like, I don't know, one of the Dutch players has been hanging near the back a couple of times.
Oh, there's one now in Den Young.
Yeah.
Pele, Fiti.
Fiti at the bottom's in trouble here. He's got a massive block from one of the Dutch
Oh,
riders.
I see it now. I think Fry was the one blocking, not sure. And the dream is over for Gifiti. He is the next person to go out and the third player to be eliminated from this final. Gifiti, ladies and gentlemen, will not be the world champion of elimination this year at least. And I believe this is also the end competitively for Gifiti in the World Championship, but he is not in any of the World Final. Acceleration of the peloton again, 150 go John Vino, Miro, and Shadow leading the pack. In the back, I see Tristan, Mendez, and Freyre. It might be all three roads for one of them. It's going to be all three roads for one of them. Which one is it going to be? Mendez,
I
Freyre?
think.
Oh, Mendes gets the massive block there, and Mendes, that's mostly road for Mendes. Mendes is the fourth person to be eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, Mendes will not be the champion of the world of elimination here. And I think I don't need to say this here all the time because it's pretty self-explanatory. French train, 4 guys. Interesting image. Everyone will now separate. Eleven guys left. Acceleration for yet another sprint. It's Tristan the Tank and John Vino at the back. That's not the best position to be. Kumar is there at the inside. Not sure if he has enough momentum to go. He might have. Tristan? No? Yeah. Yes. Tristan is, ladies and gentlemen, not going to be the new world champion of elimination. Intense race so far. We already had the eliminations of Tristan, Mendes, Gifiti, Everett, and McQueen. Still left are Pepele, Firelio, Flandriolo, Tomas John Vino, Shadow, Costinero, and Ben Young.
George said,
Mark,
yeah,
hello, Weaver, welcome back. Sorry. Twitter people are now launching the sprint, so
Yeah,
wait,
that's
Shadow, Ben Young, Tomas, Ben Young, Ben Young. Oh, it's Tomas.
Tomas, sorry, yeah, not Dinley.
Tomas gets a massive block there. Ladies and gentlemen, Tomas will not be Elimination's next world champion. You were saying, Ethan?
I was saying, George said TVD is talking like a beat caller.
Yes, yes. And tell Joe not to spoil. Well, I'm asking Joe to spoil, so he will continue to do so. Okay, and man also telling that, yeah. Okay, yeah, but I forgot that you're having the privileged view of being in the lobby, so yes, please.
Yeah, I don't say it straight away, but I forget how much delay there actually is.
Yeah.
I'm not intending to spoil it. I do wait, but I don't obviously wait.
Ghosty complicated position there, has to take the inside, but might be okay unless he gets a block. Vino, Pepele, and Miro are the ones that might be in trouble. It's looking like it's going to be for John Vino. John Vino is out. John Vino will not be, ladies and gentlemen, the next champion of the world of elimination. Round and round we go, and then there were 8. And so Ghosty has now a shot at GC, and it reminds me, that's the kind of info I need, thank you. And even Fryer is a now. Okay.
Yeah, and Leo and Miro still alive when they need to score points for the overall.
165 meters to go. The acceleration is already underway. It's Alder, very lost there in the back of the peloton. Let's see if he managed to avoid the block. He did not, but he still has one last breath, and it's gonna be the end for Ben Young. Even with the block there from Alder, it's not enough. Ben Young, ladies and gentlemen, will not be the next champion of the world of elimination. Sadly, he's a good guy. And then there were 7: Leo Falandri, Freyre, Alder, Pepele, Ghosty, and Miro. Ghosty can only win track GC if he wins elimination. Freyre can no longer win. I'm being told, I'm getting the confirmation. Acceleration from everyone at 100 meters to go. Last now, it's Miro, Pepele, Leo Falandri in the back, but everything is far from the side. Leo Falandri might have taken the block that we need to see for sure. Oh, he did not, but he's too far down anyway. But it might be him or Miru. One of the dynamic duo is out, and it's Leo Falandri. Ladies and gentlemen, Leo Falandri will not be the new champion of the world in elimination. I wouldn't say it's very much like it, George, because when you're commenting and things are going fast, you do need to accelerate what you're saying, but I actually like that comparison, to be honest. This is what you're being told. Okay, and now good to know. Acceleration from Alder there to get a good position at the front, and now sprint is underway. There's only 6 of them. Terrible position for the tank there. Let's see if he can save it, and if he does, it might be trouble for Ghosty, but he's not going to save it. Pepele, ladies and gentlemen, Wait, Pepele or Miru? Pepele. Oh, but Pepele doesn't have a chance there with that block. Ladies and gentlemen, Pepele.
I believe we have Ghosty.
Ghosty, Shadow, Alder, Miru, and Friar.
That's it. Yeah,
Yes, and then there were 5, and Pepele, ladies and gentlemen, will not be the next elimination champion of the world. Less than 300 to go. Shadow, Ghosty, Friar, Alder, and Miru are here, and Ghosty desperately needs to win this to surprise everyone and come back to win the track GC because it was not looking good when the race started. And now Miru accelerating. Ghosty is not at the best position there.
But he's going to get through. He's looking at
He's going to get through. He's going to get through. But let's see. Is it Friar? That isn't. Oh, Friar is in deep trouble indeed. And that's
very fortunate is Ghosty that mirror open now.
Yeah, it is. And ladies and gentlemen, this means is that Friar will not be the world champion in elimination, but from these 4, only one will not get a medal. It's Ghosty, Alder, Miru, and Shadow. Alder winning a medal here would be a surprise. Would you agree, Jim?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. What is he doing here?
I think he's showing good promise in the Champions League track. Not that that's comparable, but
yeah, exactly. But it's Miru, the first to accelerate, followed by Shadow, Ghosty, and Alder. Not the best position for the Ghostman there if Miru gets the block, but he doesn't. He opens, and it's going to be the Colombian out or Shadow.
Ghosty, I think.
Ooh, terrible. Yeah, I just saw. You think?
I haven't seen it yet. Now I've seen it. Yeah.
It's the end for the Ghostman, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Joe spoiling it. Thank you. So it's Shadow, Miru, and Alder left. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghosty will not be elimination champion of the world, and John Vino will be the track world champion in overall. That is confirmed. So these 3 already have, at the very least, bronze guarantee, but they're going for more. They're going to gold. Alder takes the lead. That's actually a good position for the Colombian if you manage to sustain it. Let's see, however, if Nakanada and Nobichi gets the block there. Is it enough, though? Is it enough? It's going to be Miru. It's going to be Miru.
My pick is still in there.
Miru is out. Miru is out. Alder and Shadow, one of them will, in fact, be the champion of the world, by you know. And we start to hear our audience screaming for Alder. Go Alder, go Alder.
Go Alder, go Alder.
And the world is now rooting for Alder. Let's see what happens here. It's Shadow, it's Alder, it's the final sprint, and everyone's shouting for the Colombian. The world is now Colombian. Acceleration from the Colombian on the top side. John Vino, Shadow locking him there. Gets the position. It's going to be for the French. It's going to be for the French. Shadow, ladies and gentlemen, is the world champion of elimination.
I take my bets and I run away.
Congratulations, Shadow. You are the champion of the world. Silver medal goes to Alder. Mighty performance from the Colombian that had almost the entire world of PCM rooting for him at some point. And the third is Miru getting the bronze medal. Goes to 4th, Pyro 5th, Propelli 6th, Leo 7th, Benyang 8, John Vino 9th, Tomas 10th, Tristan 11th, Mendes Boggy PT 13th, Ever 14, Repeat 15, and Joe Whiteley the host. Alright. Congratulations, Shadow. This means track is officially over. Everyone can join for interviews if you want, and we'll be updating track GC in a short moment, I hope. And we will also have podiums. But right now, I would like to start hearing people. If we could have some champions of the world, I just presented the results. All right, we're going to move to the interviews channel. We are back in the interviews channel, and I'm inviting people to speak. And we have the first interview of the night. George Sofronio, you are PCM UK's mighty hero this evening. Congratulations, man. Talk us through it. How was it? You're the bronze medal winner, the surprising bronze medal winner of the evening. Talk to us about it. Points race. That was something.
Honestly, I don't have much words about it. Sure, I'm happy. It's a medal. Yay. I don't know. I'm just not excited about it for some reason.
Okay, how was the race? How did it come to that? When it was
Perhaps that's the
looking
reason
good?
I'm not very excited about it, because the race was actually quite frustrating. I did get quite a bit of points in the earlier sprints, but the last sprints that give the major points and essentially the medals at the end of the day, I got blocked really hard while I was in a great position in the first and third race. So I'm a bit annoyed by that. But I mean, of course, I'll definitely take a third place because my track performances in this championship was not great. So yeah, medal is quite amazing. It's my second biggest achievement, I guess, after the title in Champions League carry.
You know, after I saw what my competition has more or less been doing for TTT, I would probably sign my name right now if someone told me I would win bronze instead of being last. So I think you should be very proud of that result because it is the first track solo medal for the UK.
Is it?
Yes, it is. We
Yeah,
only had one,
that's
but in
because the
team.
road events have not finished yet.
What, sorry?
That's because the road events have not finished yet.
He said track medal.
No,
First
I
track
said
medal.
track.
Oh, right, okay.
First ever track medal for the UK, George. In
Ever?
solo. Ever, yes. We had one in team, none in solo.
Okay, nice.
So, see, I knew that would cheer you up. George, what's left for you in this World Championship? ITT, or are you out
No,
of it?
I'm done.
And this is a great way to end the World Championship.
Yeah,
would you
I was
say?
hoping I would go into elimination as a second reserve because I was kind of unlucky to not go through in the final, but it didn't work out. It's fine.
But still, you get out of the World Championships with a solo medal. Not everyone can say that, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, George. Best of luck for PCM 2023, obviously. And congratulations again, first solo track medalist of PCM UK. Thank you for being here, George. I'm waiting for the next interview, which is John Vino, champion of the world in several things. Good evening, John. That was. Wait, is John the one that can't speak English?
We need some translation.
Little.
Yes. Shadow, do you speak enough
Shadow speak
English,
English
I
better.
hope?
Yes, I
Alright.
can translate.
All right, let's welcome then to the chat and let's try and interview John Vino. So let me try to go back to results because I know he wins the track overall and he also won points race. So, well, first of all, how does it feel for him to win not only points race but also track overall?
Ok. Il t'a dit là comment
Ouais,
tu te sens d'avoir gagné la point race.
J'ai à peu près compris quand même.
T'as à peu près compris, ça va.
Ouais. En gros, la course au point, ça fait plaisir parce que je l'avais jamais gagnée et qu'on n'arrivait jamais à la gagner. Et le général, c'est un peu normal, quoi.
Okay, he feels very good about the point race because it's the first time we and he win it, and overall he said that it's normal for him to win it because he's a good player.
All right,
Joke,
and
I joke.
can you ask him what went wrong in elimination where he went out, ended up 9th and almost lost the track GC to Ghosty?
Ok, il te demande à propos de Lily. Quand t'es sorti, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Et puis par rapport à Ghosty à ce moment-là, par rapport à l'overall.
Déjà, de sortir, c'était chiant. Je pensais que j'étais bien et j'ai lancé trop tôt comme un con, entre guillemets, comme un idiote. Et après, j'avais plus le destin, donc c'était comme ça, on regarde et on prie, quoi.
Okay. He feels very bad when he was out of elimination. He do a fault. He launched too early. He had a good bar, so when he see he was out, he know that he can't do anything. Just look at the game and hope Ghosty out early.
All right. People always always forget that a lot of legendary players like John always come back for the World Championships. Here he is again, winning some more medals. What were the objectives of him coming into this World Championship?
En gros, il te demande c'était quoi tes objectifs avant les Worlds. Et puis, si, comme tous les ans, en fait, tu revenais en fait.
Bah, l'objectif, c'était de faire le mieux que je pouvais en piste, et évidemment, au moins gagner un titre. Après, là, bah, c'est bingo, bingo, quoi.
Ok. When he came back
bingo,
for the
bingo.
when he came back for the World Cup, his objective was to win at least one title, and then he wins 2 titles, more the overall classification of track. So it's very good for him. So bingo bingo, as he said.
Indeed, that's it doesn't get any better. Many congratulations, John Vino. You are the multiple times champion of the world. Thank you so much for being here. And again, congratulations. You did an impressive world championship.
Thanks, man. Good night. Good evening.
All right, Shadow, my fellow jury mate. Let's talk.
Yeah.
You are the world champion of elimination, man. How does it feel?
It feels good. It was my last track event. It was the last track event. I very fucked up this World Cup on track, on Scratch, on Omnium. I wasn't on Final Omnium. It's the first time, I think, on 10 years. So I feel not bad, but a little bit about that. So I'm very happy now. My objective was, like John, to win at least one title. And the elimination one is one of the best. I think it's one of the 2.
To be honest.
What did you say? That I don't.
I said it's my favorite track event, actually.
Yes. I got 2. I got the elimination. I like many very the elimination, and the second one is the scratch. But this year I did very bad on final. I won the first one, the semi-final, but I didn't like how they play the final.
So your main goals coming into the World Championship were one title, and you managed to get it on the final race. That was that a bit stressful? Were you doubting yourself at some point? Shadow? Hello? Did we lose Shadow?
I think he disappeared like a shadow.
That's about right. Wait. Okay. Let's see if we have Shadow back. Shadow, are you here? I don't know what happened to Shadow. I cannot hear him. As we try to get back to him, going to invite a few more people here, if we have some. And a quick reminder that this evening's world champions were Shadow, that we were talking to in elimination, the Fred in scratch, and John Vino in points race and track overall. So we are still seeing if we're going to get more interviews or not. And Shadow, can you hear us, Shadow?
Sorry, guys. I had an issue with my connection.
Okay. I thought that you had disappeared as a shadow, like Joe said, but you're still here. So you were saying that, like John, your main goal was one title, and
Yes.
it only happened in the last race, in the last sprint of the last race. Were you having doubts at that point?
I didn't have. I was confident when I saw I was on 1v1 with Alder. I will say, 99% confident. I was sure that I had more yellow bar for sure. I didn't take any big block too on this elimination, and I could play all the game at the front. That's how I like to play the elimination, to be all the game at front, to avoid the blocks and things like that. So no, I was very confident. At 8 player left, I had good bar, and I didn't take any blocks. So no, I was confident. I was on my game, so it was good.
All right. So you had 99% sure. You were 99% sure, as you said, but it was still a great first from Aldo. Were you surprised that he was the guy
Yes,
ending up there?
I told him on the channel I was very impressed about his game in general. The elimination, he was on every sprint at the front, first or second or third. So he did great. But as I said, my yellow bar was too high to him. I was 100% sure to win. That's why when we played the 1 versus 1, I didn't play a sprint. Take the win wasn't a problem for me. So I attacked because I know I will win like that.
All right, Shadow, that was an impressive win. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you.
That's the gold medal, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. See ya.
See ya. All right. We had at some point Miru. I thought we were going to listen to Miru. That would have been an interesting interview, but he is not here. So I'm wondering if we are ready to confirm track overall DC. We are indeed. I have it somewhere. Here we go. As we wait for podiums. Also a reminder: this is the fourth time John Vino won track overall. So another accomplishment yet from the French legend. And here it is. Here it is, the final track classification. Don Vino is again, champion of the world, 932 points. The silver medal goes to Ghostman in second place, 885. And Fryer is third with 753. Fourth is Adox, 532. And fifth is Shadow with 477. And a gold medal to top that as well in elimination. And Kingmaker in 6th, Miru 7th, Capella 8th, Dinley 9th, Groot with his sprint win manages to close the top 10. Then Goga, the Fred, Mendes, DDA, the Sims 15, Miko 16, Gifiti 17, Leo Falandri, Ben Young, Alder closing the top 20. Then George 21st, Joe Whiteley 22nd, Steenle, Basso, and Nautis close the top 25. And Steen, Everett, Hush, Slomi, and Tristan in 30th. So these are the top 30 of track. This is the final classification of track. And with this, let's keep in mind that we are 3 finals away, 4 actually, but 3 days. All of them in rows of ending these world championships. I will just check if we are ready for podium ceremonies or not. So we can do this and move on with our lives. Okay. We have a few more minutes to waste before the podium ceremonies. So I'm going to talk to. Oh, wait, Miru is back. Okay. Let's hope we can hear him. And we're still hoping we can hear from the Freds. If someone knows the Fred's whereabouts and if he wants to talk. Miru, welcome, man.
Hey. Hello.
That was a bronze medal at the end, so congratulations for that. How was your race?
To be honest, I kind of played good, more or less on the early. I fucked up a bit with red the last rounds, but well. So shit that I'm always out in the last 3, I don't know why. Team Omnium this year, Solo Omnium last year. I failed there. I think I had potential to win today. And well, about the scratch, I'm really bad. I got slept, so I couldn't play. And after watching the race, I woke up with 3,000 meters or so, and I saw how the race was, and it was like the type of race perfect for me. So I think I really missed the opportunity there.
At the end, what would you say that went wrong for you?
In the early, well, to be honest, Alder played, as Shadow said, Alder played great. Like, the guy, he seemed to be an experienced player, and like, how he sprinted the last 3. He failed the block to us, but still, he played it really good. So I think I just got beaten by really good players. I mean, I don't think I did any big fail. Maybe I could have launched the last sprint in another way, but I think it was just like when you are with good players, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, and it's not necessarily because you play bad.
Well, as you are here, actually, an interesting question from you, from EMEA, but I would actually also like to hear a response to this. We all have our opinions on this. All of us, I mean, regular season players. What's the difference in playing here, the final of the World Championships, and a different elimination during the season, like Champions League or a tournament in ITA, Dumardi, etc.? Because there's so many different players that or legends even that return for the World Championships. What's the big difference, and how does it feel different?
To be honest, this season I didn't play. I didn't play much during the season. I played Champions League, but it's a whole different level. I mean, it's a whole different level in the way that during season you don't have the top tier one guys. Like the only one playing during season of the top tier is Ghosty and Freire, who in LA is really good, but in rest I don't think is top tier. And it's really different. Like during season in tournaments, I normally play just to have fun, to do some blocks, and so here you can't. I mean, you don't have that skill gap to play as for fun as you as you can do during season.
It's like once a year. Does it feel like track on steroids when it comes to this level?
What? Sorry?
Since the World Championships are only once a year, and these guys only come for the World Championships, does it feel like track on steroids when this happens, the World Championships?
Yeah, kind of. I guess.
All right, and tell us, Miru, do you still have any other finals of this World Championship? I really don't. I really don't remember who's still left and where. Or was this the final race for you?
Plays inline on Sunday.
Inline. Okay, so you still have one more. What's the goal for inline? Is Miru also dead?
Maybe so. He does go into the lead of the overall standings after tonight.
I'm guessing it's going to be decided in inline?
I mean, maybe, yeah, but I think he takes a decent lead into tomorrow. To
I'm not sure.
hopefully.
I'm not
I mean,
sure
I don't think there's an updated standings, but if my maths are correct, I think he takes maybe 100 plus points advantage into the next events. So he's got a decent margin.
Right. We seem to have lost Miru here, but you actually answered the question very well. We're gonna thank Miru so much for being here. Congratulate him on his bronze medal and wish him the best of luck for his final race of the World Championships inline final. I believe it's his only final left, if it was correct, and if I'm not mistaken. So best of luck to him. And now we are going to remind you of our results as we are going to finally do our podium ceremony. And the first of which is going to be for a points race. So a reminder that our gold medalist was yet again Don Vino. Fryer took silver, and George from Mighty PCM UK with a mighty performance himself, taking bronze and taking the first solo medal in UK's track history. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise and honor our points race champion with the French national anthem. All right, that was the French national anthem to honor our point race world champion John Vino. A reminder that you can see on our screen that the second place and silver medalist was Fire, and the bronze medalist from PCM UK, George Sofronier. And as the night is coming to an end, we're going to do yet another podium. This time it's going to be the one from scratch. And if you well remember, the Fred was once again getting a gold medal after last year's surprise in Omnium. This time he took the gold medal in scratch, with Kingmaker being the silver medalist from France, and from the Netherlands, Adox being the bronze medal winner. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise to honor the Fred with the Belgian national anthem. That wasn't exactly the national anthem that we heard more throughout the World Championship, but it was a well-deserved win for Fred. Scratch, the new Scratch World Champion, Kingmaker got the silver and Edox got the bronze. And since we are doing podium ceremonies, it is time to revisit the French national anthem because Shadow was the elimination champion of the world. From Colombia, Alder taking silver in second place, and Mirror from Spain taking the bronze medal. So we shall now rise and yet again hear the French national anthem, Condolences to us all, to honor our champion, Shadow. Alright, this was the French national anthem to celebrate the Elimination World Champion Shadow, with Alder in second place taking silver and Miru from PCM Spain taking the bronze medal. And our final podium ceremony of the evening is the one for the final scores of this World Championships track, in which we saw John Vino taking the gold medal for track overall, with 952 points, and Ghosty was the silver medalist, 885, and Pryor was third place and bronze medalist with 753. So we shall yet again rise, condolences one more time, and hear the French national anthem yet again, this time to honor John Vino as the world champion of track overall. All right, that was the French national anthem to honor our track overall world champion John Vino. Second place, Ghosty with silver, and the bronze goes to Fryer. And well, wait, 3 times the French national anthem. We as an Arga want to apologize to everyone that had to endure this. On a more serious note, obviously, the World Championships are coming to an end. There's still 4 finals left in 2 days. Tomorrow we will continue to be here with the Tour final, where everything will be up for grabs one final time in the Tour discipline. Then Friday we will have individual time trial and individual time trial and team time trial, both solo. 2 finals on the same day. I believe it's TTT and then ITT the order. Not that it really matters because both will be played anyway. And after our final rest day on Saturday, we will return for one final time with inline on Sunday. So Sunday will be our last day of World Championships. It looks like we made it. We're about to make it. No one died. No one had a heart attack. World Championships have been fun and successful, and let's hope they stay that way. And again, I want to thank EMEA, the 90th successor of EMEA, the 89th, for being here. Always doing a great work with the stream. Bill for hosting and being on commentary when was possible for him. Ibra as well that joined. Fiti was here also for points race. George is here and he won a medal for UK, so thank you for that. Is Aquarius technically EMEA the 91? Yes, he was. For a brief period of time he was, but he chose not to be, so I guess temporarily he was, but we're still thinking that whoever succeeds you as the president of IMA next time will again become MA as the 91st. I knew if it was me, I would adopt that nickname just for the lols, at least for a few days. All right. Thank you to everyone that was here, as I was saying, to everyone watching the stream, to the participants. We do this for all of you. And again, we will have fun on the road. One last time in the Tour discipline, obviously, but then we have 2 more road days, the final ones. But for Tour, it is the last hurrah as we say goodbye to the discipline. Seeing who will be our world champion tomorrow, Tour final solo. Join us then. Until then, hey, you can always relive the greatest hits of this World Championship on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, the IMA YouTube channel. Be sure to follow and check that. And I'll see you tomorrow for Tour. Have a good night, everyone, and thank you so much to all that were here watching.